What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NFL playoffs Sunday only slate. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. Okay, in this video, I'm going to give my top DFS picks for the Sunday only playoff slate. And if you stay to the very end after all my picks and after I show you the Draft Dashboard tools, I'll give you my super secret sleeper pick that no one's talking about. Okay, let's take a look at the quarterback position. I like Mitch Trubisky from the Chicago Bears playing the Philadelphia Eagles, who have the 12th worst defense overall, and they give up the 10th most fantasy points to opposing quarterbacks. Mitch Trubisky has scored 10, 13, and 19 fantasy points in his last 3 games, averaging 20.7 fantasy points per game on the season. He gets 5 rush attempts per game. I wouldn't worry about that last 3 game log. Remember, the top teams like to rest their players towards the end of the season to prevent them from injury. Mitch Trubisky is $6,600 DraftKings salary. He's $1,500 more on FanDuel. Projected at 18.9 fantasy points here tonight. Mitch Trubisky's got the best matchup on paper, and I'm going to go with that. I think he's got a lot of weapons that he can use tonight. He could find the end zone with his rushing ability, and he's the least likely quarterback to give you a dud in my opinion. So I like Mitch Trubisky here versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all of our DFS tools for all sports. You can try the Position Optimizer, where you can see the top players ranked for each position. And we added a new Player Trends tool, where you can see the top salary differences between FanDuel and DraftKings. It's a really good tool to help you pick out value for the site that you're playing on. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups. Okay, let's take a look at the running back position. I like Jordan Howard from the Chicago Bears playing the Philadelphia Eagles, who are the 12th worst defense overall, and they're middle of the pack defending opposing running backs. Jordan Howard has scored 27, 15, and 15 fantasy points in his last 3 games, averaging 11.7 fantasy points per game on the season. He gets a couple pass targets per game, and he gets 15.6 rush attempts per game. Jordan Howard is $5,800 DraftKings salary. He's $3,000 more on FanDuel, so I prefer that DraftKings price. I think for the money you'd want to go with Tariq Cohen on FanDuel, but Jordan Howard is less expensive here on DraftKings, projected at 14.6 fantasy points here tonight. If he gets near 20 plus rushes like he has been recently, he should have no problem hitting value. This is one of the better matchups on the slate. I love Jordan Howard here versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, let's take a look at the wide receiver position. I like Alshon Jeffrey from the Philadelphia Eagles playing the Chicago Bears, who have the best defense overall, and they give up the 10th least fantasy points to opposing wide receivers. Alshon Jeffrey has scored 17, 11, and 27 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 14.7 fantasy points per game on the season, and he gets an average of 7.1 targets per game. So that's a lot of volume for a wide receiver in the playoffs. Alshon Jeffrey is $6,500 DraftKings salary, $1,500 more on FanDuel, projected at 15.8 fantasy points here tonight. Nick Foles and Alshon Jeffrey have a nice chemistry going. That's why I like Alshon Jeffrey here versus the Chicago Bears. Okay, moving on to the tight end position. Yeah, we all know Zach Ertz is the best tight end on the slate, but I like Mark Andrews from the Baltimore Ravens playing the LA Chargers, who have the 7th best defense overall, but they're only middle of the pack defending opposing tight ends. Mark Andrews has scored 9, 16, and 5 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 6.7 fantasy points per game on the season. He gets 3.1 targets per game He got 5 targets last game. Mark Andrews is only $3,500 DraftKings salary. He's $2,400 more on FanDuel. I love that DraftKings price. Projected at 4.4 fantasy points here tonight. You're going to need Mark Andrews to find the end zone, and if he does, you'll smash value, and it will put you ahead of the field. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video, or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. You've unlocked the bonus content. My super secret sleeper pick for this Sunday only playoff slate is Josh Adams from the Philadelphia Eagles playing the Chicago Bears. So yeah, the Bears are the best defense overall, and they give up the least fantasy points to opposing running backs. But Josh Adams is only $3,500 DraftKings salary. He's $2,100 more on FanDuel. I just love that DraftKings price. Minimum salary, he got 11, 11, and 15 rushes in the last 3 games. He's getting 1 to 3 pass targets per game. He scored 11 fantasy points last game. Josh Adams could surprise some people here tonight. I know the matchup isn't good, but this is the playoffs. Any player can break one and find the end zone. I think he's going to be super low owned, starting running back for a playoff team. Way too cheap here for this playoffs game. I like Josh Adams versus the Chicago Bears. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smiggity smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NFL playoffs Sunday only slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again and good luck.